If she says any of these three things, I want, I need, or I deserve, you better be ready to walk, my friend. She's saying, well, why aren't we staying in a 5-star? You better be ready to walk, my friend.
Well, I don't get this before. I should get this now.
It's pretty much something I believe strongly in, which is investing in your partner.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Filipina and Australian family.
That's right, guys. It's Scott and
Ella.
what's up, guys? So it's been a while. It's been a month. We did our 30-day challenge of content, and we're here to follow up because there's been some good discussions. Thanks for making connections, and yeah, on to the next topic.
The next topic will be how to test your Filipina.
Okay, so this is a bit of a fun one, guys. This is mainly from my point of view. It's a bit of humor, but seriously, guys, you have to test your partner. It's not even just Filipinas, okay? You don't be getting into relationships and get way down the line without basically running some tests.
Yes, not just Filipina, but also the different nationality, and also not just the woman, but also the man. But for today's video, we will just talk about the woman.
Okay, so this is going to be basically my perspective and shooting questions at you. You're gonna do a video for me and flip it, right? How to train your foreigner. So here we go. Here's things to look out for and how to test your Filipina. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
If she says in the very first day any of these three things, I want, I need, or I deserve, you better be ready to walk, my friend.
Have I ever asked that to you before?
Well, I think if you did, we wouldn't be together, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Now, this is sort of a little bit about that neediness, and nobody likes someone who's needy. And girls don't like guys who are needy too, so works both ways. But
So it means I have never asked you those three.
now, that's to be said, then you want to be able to communicate though. So it's not about being precious about saying certain words.
Not just like I want this, but like, can I have this, like that? Just something like, can I? How about like, can I?
So this is
Can I get this?
these are the funny things about these kind of relationships, right? So
So you can say yes or no.
she's almost listening to my opinion about how I think things should work. What I would say is, how would you normally do it? I think it comes naturally to some people and some people don't. So what you're trying to avoid is the princess type behavior, where it's like I'm entitled. I'm beautiful flower. You need to do X, Y, Z to jump through hoops and prove yourself to me. But if you're hungry,
Of course.
you know what she would say? She would just turn to me and go, "Let's eat." It's that simple, guys, to be honest. It's just the way, simple wordplay, but let's eat.
Yeah, I think
Let's go somewhere.
I explained to him that you shouldn't be upset when the person asks when it comes to food. Well, at least it's food. Like it will go to stomach, not to some stuff like that.
But I guess the point here on this one is it's more about she's offering or suggesting. So she's actually coming with a suggestion. Let's. That word itself means let's go together. Let's. That's two people. And she's putting something on the table, not just I want, I need, I deserve. Those I've heard it from Filipinas as well. And let's just say those are the city girls. Those are the ones that know that there's a game to be played, and they're gonna try you from the first meet, from the first chat. You know, what's your name? Where you come from? I need some load. I need some pesos to buy something for my friend or my family, right? All right.
So yeah, I never asked to him, but he just willing to give without asking.
All right. The second thing about test your partner, guys, it's about checking to see if the relationship's genuine. And we're not talking about super serious relationships. It can just be getting started, but it's all about, are you going to have common interests with this person? So when we met, I was trying to get a sense of who you are, what you like to do. Now, the thing that came back to me was, are these questions going to be yes, no answers? And for you, if I had received any kind of, tell me about, what do you like to do in the evenings? And you said, I don't know, up to you.
Yeah.
That would have been red flag. So a little test there. And if you have short answers like, do you want to go here tonight? And it's a no or a yes, up to you.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. If it's not coming back my way and it's not a two-way conversation, I think that's at least for me. How are you going to carry it forward and be able to kind of have the same vibe?
You already can't match my vibes.
Yeah.
And then how about like in the future that we've been married like that?
Okay, so now getting a little bit further down the line is like serious, right? So testing to see. This is where you're looking at, does she have sort of future intentions. Is she like the right girl for you? And this is about having something in common. And in our case, there was a lot there around just being independent and
Mindset.
not being dependent on other people. And then of course that applies to people differently.
And also the way we think, right? The mindset is different also.
Yeah, just willing to take risks, willing to like, and so those are the questions around testing to see
Yeah.
if she's going to be able to go along with it. And if you're not in the same direction, that could be
Yeah, but
trouble.
there are some couple that the way they test the girl is really harsh. Harsh. Like let's just say they have friend. It's the guy has friend, and then he will test the girl using his friend. Like, I can flirt my girl. Let's see if she's gonna give up and then like gonna flirt back to you.
Yeah.
That sometimes that is too much. That can ruin your relationship. I know it's something like, yeah, well, it's kind of like, well, she already like didn't pass the test. Yeah, you're right, but it's kind of a bit harsh.
Okay. There's going to be one that comes to mind for most people. Here's another test, guys. The test is all about the money, and you knew this one was coming. So if you're going to give your partner a little bit of help financially, this is all about how she treats that opportunity, okay? Yes, foreigners have more money than Filipinos or locals do. So what you need to do is check to see if she understands just a little bit at a time. So maybe give her a little budget for the day. What is she doing with that money? Is she going out and buying the most expensive,
Yeah.
Oreo McFlurry or milk tea for
Yeah.
big price? Or is she maybe thinking like, make that last?
Yeah,
That says a lot.
I think and that reason will be like I will understand. Yeah, even I am the woman. Like, yeah, it's not good that you're spending a lot more than um the person who gave that money to you. That's kind of like shameful.
And in our case, we actually did a lot of traveling together, and that was one that I wasn't used to. That was the first time. So if you're meeting people, it's a little bit more casual, like dating. Yeah, see how they go with a little, date night and things like that. How you do like a little micro budget. In our
Yeah.
case, we were traveling around hotels, but different budgets too.
Yeah, we have this budget, and then like we always make sure that we have budget, and I am always the one who asks for him. Like, do we still have a budget? Because sometimes we spend for food
So
that's kind of expensive.
I'd 100% say that you can imagine how the budgets are different for different countries, right? The Westerners are used to spending, let's say,
Yeah.
$100 a day or 200 or 300, crazy amounts. But for a Filipina, that would be enormous amounts. That might be a month's salary in some
Yeah.
cases, right? So definitely live and enter in those types of budgets and try
Yeah.
yourself to live at a lower budget and then see how she reacts.
Right.
If she's saying, well, why aren't we staying in a 5-star? Well, guess what? That's a test right there.
Yeah, like let's just say you gave me a money, and then you should tell like, okay, I will just let her to have money for once, and let's see how she managed the money, right? How she handle like that.
Yeah, for sure. And then it's also about her previous experience. If she's experienced nice things in the past, you'd want to know. Well, tell me more about that, and allow her to talk through it. And if it seems like she's been treated well by different, dating
Yeah,
history,
like you mean like before you met her, like she treated well, and like she always got like things that let's say she has like a nice status with her family like that, and
Yeah.
then she always got things that she wants, and then like let's say you already met, well you can talk with her about that because
Yeah.
it's not good thing that like she experienced those things, and then because you are together you just gonna get.
yeah. And to be fair, you don't want to just be unfair on someone just because they had some good experiences or were treated well, and maybe there was someone that was generous in their life. But it definitely can change their expectations. So yeah, that's a test.
Yeah, that's why I just talk about it, and then especially again naman those women that doesn't have experienced things before you met that guy. Well, of course there's a lot of women like, well, I don't get this before, I should get this now. Well, that's kind of like a big red flag also. So
Good, good.
always balance, talk
All right.
about it.
And the last one, guys, I can think of, it's pretty much something I believe strongly in, which is investing in your partner. It's, again, a little bit further down the line, but in our case, there was, we wanted to continue the relationship, but
Yeah.
there was things getting in the way, like not technology. You didn't have a headset that was really clear. I couldn't hear you that well on the phone, right? On the when we were chatting.
Yeah.
We talked about like progressing in
Yeah.
career and things. So, how, did you have a laptop and you didn't actually have one? So there's ways where you can, let's just say, spend a bit of money. And I know that sounds like a bit of a stretch, but guys, you're taking that first step. You're going to be the man, the dominant one. You can take the risk. Maybe you can afford it. But what does she do with that? And I had a couple situations in the past I've heard of where someone were trying to do the right thing, good intentions, but maybe like bought a laptop
Yeah.
for her to do work and things like that. But guess where the laptop ended up? At home, at the family, or at the cousin's place, never to be seen again.
So before you think that I am gonna give to someone like in exchange for money.
You, yeah, and not because you would have been a bad person or a bad actor. It's just out of necessity. It's like, there can be a mindset of living in the day and surviving. And if that laptop is worth 20,000 or 30,000, there's a lot of trade-in ways for people just to be like, well, actually, thanks. You treat it as a gift. Same thing like a loan. Sometimes the loans in the Philippines are more like, well, you're not going to see that again.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a gift.
Yeah, I think me, I'm that kind of person that I'm not gonna exchange my gadgets or anything just for money. Like gadget is everything, like laptop, cell phone, because you can just that for work.
So you somehow had that appreciation, and I don't know. Hopefully, that's a bit of a fun one, guys. She's going to be doing a test for the foreigners. You think we're the ones that are like trying to watch out and avoid everything and play it safe?
Don't worry, girls. Also, we do tests.
Girls are talking, right?
We are worst. We do tests, but very worst.
Can't wait.
Those tests is just like simple, but women,
Can't wait to watch that one. All right, I'm going to be watching that video.
yeah.
All right, you want to sign off?
So guys, thanks for watching us. I hope you like this video, and please don't forget to subscribe us if you like this channel. And thank you. Bye. Have a good night.